Hey everybody, it's Holistic Thursday here at the Health Quake. Woo, Holistic Thursday. You know, Dr. Tammye and I, we get excited about Holistic Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday. We're ready.
I'm in Atlanta, so y'all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I can't wait. Before we even go any further, I'm like, check out Dr. Tammye. Do y'all see Dr. Tammye? Yeah. I love it.
This is my last week of being 50.
Come on. That's that birthday behavior right there.
That's the birthday behavior, baby.
Come on.
Look, we get that in time.
Birthday. Drop some happy birthday. Show Dr. Tammye some love in the comment section right now. We love Dr. Tammye. Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
50,
oh my goodness.
50's been good to me. I can't complain.
Huh. Y'all hit at the 50s. Yeah, I know y'all want some of that fountain of youth. You better go to www.restoredbytammye.com. That's TAMMY.
Yes.
I've been tapping in because I'm like, this whole age reversal sounds delightful.
Oh. Yes, it's nothing better than to be able to reverse your aging process.
Indeed. Y'all, we're going to talk some more about it, but let me tell you this. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Caldown Asset Management and Arts Major Apparel. And do y'all see this new Arts Major Apparel shirt? Check that out. Check out my sleeve. Bam!
Oh, I've got to go online and get that. Yes, I love it.
It's so warm and it feels so good. I love it.
Okay. I got to go online. He said he's putting new stuff up there. So, okay. All right, Adam. Okay, Adam.
I saw this one and I was like, I need that immediately, though. Yes.
Beautiful.
And I was able to I wore this shirt when I did an Encouraging Word Wednesday for Pastor Jay on Gathering Place Worship Assembly. I was like, this is perfect. I can wear it for that. So it was cool. It was cool, y'all. But if you haven't already, be sure to check out GPWA too. Yeah, go to Gathering Place Worship Assembly. You know, we got to shout out all our people.
Oh, Pastor Jay is the bomb. Like I was missing my show trying to watch him on live. I was like, wait, I got to
I'm telling you. Yes. You talking about dropping nuggets. I mean, and just that you could take and implement in your life. And it changes and how you deal with situations. I mean, I just love it. And it all comes together. That's that spiritual content that comes together with what Dr. Tammye always tells us about the holistic healing and health and wellness. And just like, y'all see it all coming together.
Spiritual is the most important part of any holistic detox. And he rings it.
It all comes together. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for Fitness Friday with Alex. She's Coach Alex.
Alex. Love her. She is no joke.
Yeah. And it's only going to be more and more. And if you haven't signed up for her classes, she has a step class. And you can do, if you're local, if you're in the Chicagoland area, you can do in studio, but you have to sign up in advance because, we still have restrictions and so forth. But you can also do virtual.
You
can sign up to do the class virtual. So that means wherever you are, you can do the class with her.
Awesome.
Off the chain. You will love Coach Alex. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So tomorrow is the last day of winter.
Look.
So she'll be doing her class. She'll be doing her segment. And then, let's do it.
Let's
crank it up. Because the first day of spring is Saturday.
Yes. We're going to be together. We're going to have all this together. Look at Dr. Tammye can't stop dancing. That's birthday behavior. Go ahead and get it, Dr. Right there with you. Hey. Don't take much from me. I'll be right there with you. Be like, Monica, we're recording.
Okay. Are we going to cut this out? Are we going to cut it out? Let's see. 10, 11 years ago, I wasn't supposed to be here. But thank God I learned the information that we've been presenting to you all. So I'm still here, y'all. I was not supposed to be here.
Oh my goodness.
Information is power.
Right there.
Information is power.
Yes. So Information is power. Y'all heard that, right? Information is power. If you haven't already, y'all, I just told, go in the comment section. I want to see some happy birthday, Dr. Tammye, in the comment section. I want to see it. She just gives us so much valuable information that, you don't necessarily hear all the time, and to put it in perspective and to put it in practical ways. That's the thing about the Health Quake. I wanted to bring together those people that will give us those practical ways, and that will be personable, and people that we can feel like we can relate to, and Dr. Tammye, she definitely gives us that, and we are so grateful to have her here on the Health Quake. I do not take that for granted at all.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So yeah, drop them. Happy birthday.
I appreciate you all. There's already writing it on there. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Yes. So we are still talking about undoing the damage. The first couple weeks of this month, we've been talking about the dealing with the arteries. Whew.
Yeah.
That one gets so deep.
Mm-hmm.
So deep, and how we can damage those. Our system, with the lymphatic system and all that. I was just like, our circulatory system, how we just get to doing stuff that just clogs our arteries. And I was like, ooh. But here's the thing. We always bring that light at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. We like to lead you over there. It's not just a rainstorm.
That's right.
Dr. Tammye is going to tell us how to undo the damage. Not just tell us about the damage, but how to undo the damage. And that's what I absolutely love about the program that Dr. Tammye brings. It's like, it's not just the doom and gloom, like, dang, you messed up, okay. That, over the head, okay, I didn't do that quite right. But here comes the resolution. And
Dr.
Tammye.
I wanted to talk this week about the importance of water and hydration. And dehydration. And I know some of you probably like, oh, I already know about water. Nope, don't turn us off, because you don't know enough, because you probably are dehydrated now. Okay.
Right.
So,
what type of water do you all drink? That's what I want to know. Put in the comment section, what type of water do you drink? It straight from the faucet? Certain brand. Is anybody out there drinking alkaline water like Dr. Tammye has been telling us about?
Yeah. I want to know what you're drinking, because it's very important for you to find water that tastes good to you. All water is not created equal. Some of you all who said, I don't like water, I say to you, well, you don't like yourself. That's not good, because you are 70 to 80% water. So saying you don't like water is saying you don't like yourself. What you may be.
I guess I ain't like myself for a long time.
Yeah, what it is though is that certain people have sensitive, taste buds. So it's not the water, it's the chemicals that's in the water that they may be, it's not the water. So I encourage, and I can't wait to see what you guys write down in regards to what your water of choice is. And I want to, for those who've never thought about it, I want to encourage you to, just like you do wine tastings, do water tastings. Find the water that fits you and your lifestyle that you will drink without even thinking about it. Yeah.
What I've been doing? I like the infused waters where they just have the fruits in them. I'm like, okay. That works for me.
Exactly, because fruits are mostly water. So there's nothing wrong with adding fruits and, cucumbers and, different types of fruit in there, with seeds. Fruits have seeds. So whatever you like, throw some strawberries in there. If you like strawberries, do what you have to do in order for you to get the amount of water. Now, how much water Do you all know this? So I'm going to see how many people know this. How much water should you get minimally in a day? Let's see who knows the answer to this. How much water in ounces should you consume minimally in a day? Yeah. So, looking forward to reading those comments. I can't read them right now, but I will be looking. So yes. But the thing is that when do we really take the time to really understand what dehydration is?
Yeah.
We always say, "Oh, I'm dehydrated because I'm thirsty." Okay, thirst is one of the signs that you're dehydrated. Mm-hmm. But then what really is dehydration? So I'm going to read it to you. It's a dangerous loss of body fluid, which can be caused by illness, sweating, or inadequate intake. So a dangerous loss of fluids is considered dehydration. And then the common causes, it could be underlying disease, heat, excessive activity, insufficient fluid consumption, of course, excess sweating, or even side effects from medications that you take. All these things can cause dehydration.
Indeed.
The reason that this is important is because the number one cause of disease is dehydration. The body is not getting the amount of water it needs on a daily basis to carry out the functions adequate. And then, I always talk about the immune system. Indeed. If the immune system is not getting what it needs, then, oh my God.
It's all about what we take in, Dr. It seems like it's just always about what we're putting in our bodies.
I know. And it's a common theme here. It is. Water is so important. Did you know, you probably know this. This is another question. I want to see if anybody knows this. How long can the average human live without water?
I think I know this one.
How many days on average can a human live without water? So I'm gonna see who got that too. But what do you think, Monica?
Wasn't it like 2 weeks?
So actually, for water, it's 3 to 4 days.
Eek!
You can only survive 3 to 4 days without water.
Oh, wow.
You're thinking about food. Food, you can survive up to 3 weeks.
Gotcha. I'm like, I knew it was one. Oh.
But water, your cells need water to function.
And I started week, and that just seemed like, oh no, that's too. It seemed like it can go a little bit longer, but eek.
Yeah. So when I think about the people in Flint, Michigan, in which Restore donated gallons of alkaline water to them, awesome. to not have water to consume. I mean, literally, they were drinking poisonous water, obviously toxic water, but
yeah. Oh my gosh.
You can only last 3 to 4 days without water.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So that's how important water is. Mm-hmm. And because it's the number one cause of disease, it's important that everyone knows how much water they should consume minimally in a day. Minimally. Half of your body weight in ounces. Mm-hmm. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you should consume minimally 50 ounces of water. Mm-hmm. If you weigh 150 pounds, that's 75 ounces. If you weigh 200 pounds, it's 100 ounces. Wow. Now, a gallon is like with a gallon of milk is 128 ounces. Yeah. So people who are active physically, that work out all the time, they shoot for trying to get to at least a gallon. But minimally, a person that weighs around 250 should minimally drink a gallon a day.
Wow.
Yeah. Now it is possible to drink too much water. So, you don't want to overdo it.
Okay.
You want to listen to your body. But in order for your organs and tissues and your blood vessels that we talked about last week, your circulatory system, your lymphatic system, all the other systems, the endocrine systems, all the other systems in the body to function properly, you should have a minimum of half of your body weight in ounces. Now, I'm not going to ask y'all to put what that is on there because everybody don't want everybody to know how much they weigh.
They said, but think about it.
But think about it and write it down somewhere and carry something that's going to help you to measure how much water that you can keep up with in a day. Like I can't keep up, Monica, with your bottles because I'm like, is that 2 or 3? Did I have 3 of those before? I cannot. But I do carry a gallon sometimes, but I like glass. I like to use glass instead of plastic, and this is 32 ounces. So my goal is to get at least like 3 of these in minimally, but because I do a lot of working out, I do shoot for a gallon. And for people who say, well, I don't want to drink that much water, that's too much water. You know what my answer is, Monica? Because every segment I got to give you a little pow.
Lose some weight.
Lose some weight.
Because I was already over here saying like, okay, I've gotten better with my water, but not to the point where I'm not going to get my calculations out there. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to drink that much water. I'm not going to lose a couple pounds, Yeah.
But that's my remedy. You don't want to drink that much water, lose some weight. How about that? Let's compromise here somewhere, right?
Right. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So there are signs of dehydration, and I want to focus in a little bit on the children and the elderly.
Okay.
Yeah, the children, because in some cases, like I'll see kids running around, they dehydrated, they asking mama for water, and daddy, okay, not just mamas, and you giving them juice. Don't give them no juice, give them water.
Yeah, that juice is making it worse.
It's making it worse. Give them water so their little bodies can flush, their kidneys can flush, their systems, their colons can flush. Do not keep giving them sugar.
Because then you need more water to break down that sugar, right, Dr. Tammye?
Exactly. Because it's ultimately whether you do it or they do it at the hospital.
Wow.
The child is going to get hydrated some type of way, or the child is going to die. And that's just how serious this is. Yeah. Now, signs of a dehydrated child include severe diarrhea and vomiting. Now, your thoughts are, well, if they had diarrhea, how am I going to, give them water? Well, so the goal is prevention, but if, they're having severe diarrhea and vomiting, you may have to, at that point, you may not be able to physically give them water. You may have to go ahead and take them to the, emergency room, because then they're going to have to put an IV in them.
Yeah.
And so that's costly and uncomfortable. So prevention is monitoring and making sure that your child is getting adequate amount of water in a day. You have to teach them. Don't go for, well, my child don't like water. You the adult. You the mama. You the daddy. That child don't have a choice. That child has to drink water. Stop giving them juice. Guess what? That child will get thirsty and that child will drink some water. Okay. Yeah. You're the parent. All right. Be the parent. All right.
Start early, that becomes their routine. They know to go for water. And so, a lot of times I've learned too, like with kids, it's so easy to make it like just fun for them. Like I got the thermos for my kids. Oh. You can give them a cute bottle or something. Well, I shouldn't say cute because I my boys. Give me a cool bottle, cool. That top back, and they like it, so they'll have it sit now. When they go to the refrigerator, pull out their bottle, it's theirs. That's a whole nother thing that they like. The fact that it's theirs. This belongs to me. I drink that. It's mine.
Exactly.
You have a little kid. Make it easy, but when you start them out early, that becomes what they know. When I get thirsty, I go get water.
Absolutely true. You got to train them up and you have to model it. You can't tell your kids, look, y'all drink water and they see you drinking Coke all the time. No, you have to model it.
Yes.
Be the example, because your children are going to remember what you do. If they remember mama and daddy drinking coffee and Coke all the time, they're going to grow up doing it, because that's what mama and them used to do. Right. Okay. So don't, that whole do as I say, not as I do, that don't work for the indigo children coming up.
That will not work.
Let that work. That go. Okay. So our seniors, okay, those of you 65, 70, you know, as I get older, I'm like, oh, seniors are like 70 and up. Okay.
Right. I know that's
65 right. Seems too close. Okay.
I understand. I understand.
yes. I'm like, oh, 70 and up. Right. No, but as we age, our sensory receptors that alert us to thirst begins to dull.
Gotcha.
And with our seniors, the number one really cause of death for them is dehydration. Mm-hmm. And so, of course, they'll put a label and say, oh, well, you know, they had their arteries are hardening, or, oh, you know, natural causes, you know, they'll put a label on it. But in a lot of cases, their bodies, their organs just could not sustain the dehydration. They're older and the body starts breaking down. And then you have, through whatever the label they're going to put on you, that you die. So it's very important for our seniors to carry something around to monitor the amount of water they've had in a day and keep it visible, so that they can say, because I do it, you know, I guess I'm getting close, but I have to eyeball it and say, oh, I'm behind. I need to get my water up for the day, because you do get busy. And, you know, with seniors, you just don't know that you're thirsty. So, definitely for you all. And then for the adults, you know, we get busy. We're at work and we're talking and with this, and you have this big old water bottle on your desk, you know, and then you go, oh my God, I haven't drank anything. Yeah. Balance is everything. Indeed. You cannot allow anything or anybody to prevent you from being your best self. So if you have to carry that water container, because I will tell you, I carried my water container around with me. And I think in some cases they were embarrassed because it was a gallon container. I didn't care. When I tell you I didn't care.
I know, right? Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be professional or nothing. I need to be able to monitor how much, because y'all working.
Hydrate, yes.
Because y'all working the hell out of me. And so I need to make sure that I'm hydrated. Okay. Because I don't even have time to take a break.
How do you all drink your water? Put it in the comment section. What do you put your water in? Is it just from a cup? How do you monitor your water? Because like I have an app that shoots me reminders throughout the day, like, hey, you know, and if you want to, you can actually put in there how much you're drink as you go along during the day. You can put in there, okay, I drank 16 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay, I drank another 8 ounces. Okay, I drank another, you know, and it's just tallying it up for you. So, I mean, there's ways to do it. If you're at home, like my mom, she'll just set all the bottles of water that she's gonna drink for the day. They just sitting there on the table, you know, so she'll know when she's finished. But she got to do all the ones sitting there on the table, you know.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
You find what works for you, but there's so many tools and ways to do it nowadays. So
there's no excuse.
Yeah, it's like you just do it.
Yeah, but so the signs of dehydration for adults, pay attention to your urine. If it's yellow or dark and all that, that means that you have not had enough water for the day. Get your water levels up.
Gotcha.
Very dry skin, dizzy, rapid heartbeats, rapid breathing, sunken eyes, especially with our babies, if the eyes are sunken. Sleepiness, lack of energy, you know, confusion, irritability, fainting, headaches. You know, people say, you know, I get these headaches. And I'm like, did you drink water? And they go, oh, no. And they drink the water and the headache goes away. That's a sign you're dehydrated. Don't put in an aspirin or medication to dim your sensories, because your body is talking to you. So don't try to shut it up. It's telling you there's warning, Will Robinson, right?
Right.
I'm dating myself on that. But yeah, dehydration can lead to urinary and kidney problems, seizures, what they call heat injury, where, you hear people dying sometimes of heat strokes. Their internal organs have just heated, too high. You don't have enough water to be able to maintain the homeostasis in the body. Yeah. And death. So the benefits of water is that they carry the nutrients and the oxygen to the cells. H2O, 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen molecule. That oxygen in the blood is what keeps us going. Oxygen is the number 1 nutrient, okay? Oxygen is very important. So let's get it into the system. So it carries nutrients and oxygen to the cells. It flushes bacteria from our bladders because, we just a bundle of bacteria. So between our guts and, bacteria was here before we were, okay? Okay, no scientists tell you where bacteria and viruses come from, all right? Well, some of the viruses maybe, but the bacteria, okay?
Yeah.
It helps with digestion, prevents constipation, of course, normalizes your blood pressure, your heartbeat, it cushions your joints. So we could possibly have some inflammation in our joints, and we kind of talk about that. When we're talking about, rheumatoid arthritis versus osteoarthritis, one is immune system response. The other has to do with some type of injury. If you're a runner, if you've, been on your joints or whatever have you, that water cushions your joints and prevents that inflammation. Protect the organs and tissues, affects your energy level and your brain function. Sometimes, we get that brain fog.
Yes.
But I like your brain spray that you have, that Quake has, that will keep you alert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh my God.
Yes. And that's, recognizing and being aware that, hey, you know what? I'm feeling sluggish. Do your spray, drink your water, whatever you need to. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your body and what it's telling you. And then it maximizes your physical performance. So the athletes out here, you just perform better when you're hydrated. So when you're running marathons, you hydrate, in advance, because you can't drink a lot of water while you're running at 20-something miles. So you can only really sip. So when you're working out, so how great is it to be proactive and be hydrated and then perform? I know I perform better when I'm hydrated. So basically, we can eat our fruits and vegetables that's high in water. Juicing is a big thing for me.
Indeed.
And continue to, once you identify your favorite water, continue to monitor your water. That's the number 1 best thing that you can do for yourself. Then add the nutrients and then detox regularly. That is how you ensure that you will maintain balance in your body to prevent and reverse diseases. Hydration, nutrients, detoxification.
Wow, that's good. That's needed. That's good and that's needed. If you missed any part of this, please go back and watch it, because that dehydration, oh my gosh, that's such a huge one. There's so often I hear people, I got a headache. And I'm like, did you ever drink any water today? My heart is beating real fast. I don't know what's wrong. And you're panicking because your heart is beating fast. Did you drink any water? No.
Right.
Man, I feel dizzy. Don't y'all hear people saying this stuff all the time?
All the time.
So dizzy. Oh my God.
Exactly.
Did you drink any water? No.
Yeah.
It's like, me. I'm talking about me. I can talk about it all day, because this was me. I would sit up there and I have all these symptoms, and you're trying to treat it with other things, other unnatural, remedies. And it's like, just drink some water.
Yeah. Because also too, Monica, really quickly, what I used to do was I would drink coffee in the morning, and that dulls my taste buds. So you think, okay, good. I'm not one to eat, but you don't want to drink water either.
Yeah.
So now you're more dehydrated because you just put in caffeine that dehydrates you. And then you're not even drinking any water with it. Yeah. Same with alcohol. You're not drinking water with it.
Oh boy.
Balances everything.
Right, we have work to do.
Yeah. We getting together. Spring is here.
Yeah, spring is here. So we're getting ourselves together so we can live our best life during the summer, because hopefully we'll have even more restrictions lifted, and we are
better. I want to come home.
Yes.
I'm coming home this summer.
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome, because right now I think you would want to come here.
No, not at all.
Struggle is so real, but I mean, hopefully, everything will be under control with our, current health crisis and everything. And we'll be looking to be able to do more, but we have to do what we can do, because although we may not talk about it often enough, we have to understand that in doing our part in helping to prevent the spread of any disease, it starts with us preventative measures, us doing what we can to not get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think I can't spread it, right?
Yeah.
Let's start there. So I'm not gonna hop on my soapbox on today, but let's do what we can. Let's build these immune systems up. Let's learn more about our immune system. Dr. Tammye tells us plenty. If you missed any of these Holistic Thursday broadcasts, please go back. And we do have a product that we want to share with you all. We'll be sharing it with you soon about the halogen systems and so forth. So you all, can learn more about that.
Prevention. That's the key.
It's so huge. It's so huge. You all do not want to miss any of this. If you haven't already, go and like The Health Quake. Go and follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Okay. And go to Restored by Tammye, Tammye, on Facebook and on Instagram. And it's Tammye Mathews on YouTube. And it's Mathews. It's only one T. Mathews. So you can be in when we start releasing more stuff.
Yeah.
You want to be involved. And like I said, for the health club, we have some surprises coming up, y'all. You don't want to miss it. Get involved in the community. To join our community is absolutely free. Go to thehealthquake.com and just subscribe. We don't spam you. We don't want to spam you. I don't want to be spammed. No. You just get some good information, and you take what you need. What they say, eat the meat, spit out the bones, and keep it.
That's it. That's it right there.
That's what you do. Okay. So, you guys, we thank you so much for always tuning in and for sharing, liking and commenting and getting engaged, getting involved in the conversation. These are very important conversations, and we would love to get your input on it as well. And, ask your questions. If you have questions, feel free. Put them in the comment section. We'll make sure you get your answer. So, you guys, until next time, we want you to be safe and be healthy.
Thank you.
Right? And peace.